continuation. Pero naghawak kasi ito. So, first of all, I'm really happy that I was able to visit. Of course, celebrate this big year. Of course, we're celebrating a milestone birthday kahit hindi naman ito yung exact year technically. It's actually the last year. Pero we're celebrating this year. So, let's start with how does it feel to be 70?
Wow, ano pa nga ba? Grateful, of course, na umabot ako sa ganitong edad. And actually, I feel very good about myself. I feel healthy. Well, how does it feel to be 70? Great! Grateful, as a matter of fact. Happy to be alive with this pandemic. Naka-age ako ng 70. Why not? Magsi-71 na nga.
What would your 70-year-old self tell your younger self? Parang applicable na rin sa amin. Life lessons at this point in your life.
My Lord, yung older to younger, ang sasabihin ng older to younger, siyempre, strength of spirit. Kasi you really don't know how difficult the challenges would be. And you just have to, you push yourself na ma-survive mo yon kasi life has to go on. The same with the losses we had for Mom and for Edgar, my brother. So I don't want to go there, no? Secondly, kasi nag-meditate nga ako, just be happy and content. Just be happy and content with what you have. Ako, thirdly, again, so grateful for the talent. It did not come from me. It came from him. Whatever I have, I just honed my talent. Siguro yun muna yung top of mind ko.
Any regrets?
Ooh. Wow. Regrets na... bakit kaya bumabalik yung regret ko na? Parang ang feeling ko kasi, okay, I deserve to be the creative director for McCann Erickson, but I wasn't really able to prove myself. Kasi 1 year pa lang akong creative director na nahatak na ako sa Champuy. Parang lagi kong sinasabing, dapat napakita ko pa doon sa mga ka-opisina ko at sa mga clients ko na magaling talaga ako. Marami pa ako ibubuga as creative director, pero nag-artista ako eh. Yun yung biggest regret ko.
Anything that you want to redo? Any unfinished business?
Well, like anything, I would have wanted to not go through a separation. Nakakaiyak sabihin, pero sana nabigyan kita ng isang buong pamilya na hindi kinailangang magkaroon ako ng second marriage. With all due respect to my beloved Roger, no? Pero nangyayari eh. So, yun.
Pero tingnan mo naman where we are now, di ba?
Yes, oo.
I think that alone is enough reason to be thankful, syempre, kung nasan tayo, kasi naman ang ating pamilya.
Meron akong gustong sabihin doon, pero hindi ko makuha yung words na parang destined or it's meant to be na hindi mo maiiwasan ma-separate. Nakaano na yun, kumbaga nakaguhit sa tadhana, something like that. It's fated.
Okay. Bucket list time, syempre.
Yes.
Ano ang iyong sa bucket list? At this point in your life, ano pa? Syempre, may promise pa tayong mga biyahe right together. Pero
Yes.
ikaw.
I guess in order to answer that, kalimutan muna natin na may pandemic. Kunyari na lang walang pandemic. Normal times na, alam mo na, wala tayong masyadong iniisip ng mga virus. Ano ba yung mga gusto kong gawin? Oh, I've done this before, pero ngayon, of course, I want to finish my book, my memoirs. It's got to be done. Kailangan ma-share ko ang aking life story sa taong bayan, sa mga fans ko. Hindi lang yung showbiz career ko. Who is Tessie Tomas as a person, as a daughter, as wife, as mother? Yun. Gustong-gusto kong ma-share yun. Second is more social work for the Katbaluganan Foundation. I'm sure we can do more. Marami-rami na kami nagawa and I'm proud of our achievements, but pag nakakakita ko dito sa BBC ng mga ginagawa nila, ay naku, sabi ko, kulang na kulang yung ginagawa namin sa Pilipinas. I want to travel. Ano ba yung top 3 destinations ko? Ayun, nawawala na tuloy. Yung top 3, definitely, I want to go to Africa. Hindi ko pa narating yan. Ewan ko kung bakit malakas pa rin ang hatak ng Central America ba, ang Argentina, yung part na yan. Kasi gusto ko mag-aaral ng tango. And of course, everybody knows I've had left and right hip operation. I really want to dance again. Kasi nanonood ako ng Strictly Come Dancing. Kung pwede lang ako maging contestant, tango, rumba, foxtrot, kung ano man yan, kakayanin ko yan eh. Kasi our parents were very good dancers. And I have the genes. I love to dance more than to sing. Yun, mga ganun.
Okay, next question. Kung ulam ka, ano ka at 70? Bakit?
Hindi. Okay yan. Nag-challenge ako dyan. Kung ulam ko, ano ako at 70? Parang ang top of mind ko talaga, paella.
Bakit?
Bakit nga? Unang-una, satisfying. Kasi may rice yun, ano? Tapos samut-sari, ando. Ang gusto ko kasi paella yung merong chicken, may chorizo, yung full force, yung pinakamasarap, completos recados, yung ano, fish paella, ganyan. Kundi yung honest to goodness, Spanish paella. Okay, yun ako.
Kung, and then, do you have, give me 3 people, parang siguro dream meetings, lunch with 3 people, alive or dead?
The Pope, syempre.
Why?
Talaga. Sobrang love ko si Pope Francis. Napaka-profound niya. Saka he's so committed to the faith. At saka, ting magsasalita siya, marami ka talagang mapupulot ng mga aral at mga words of wisdom na nakaka-inspire sa'yo how to make your life better and how to be a better Christian. Meryl Streep, because she's my idol, and as the years go by, mas gusto ko talaga siya, ang acting niya, lalo na sa the field of acting. Yan ang gusto kong, parang gusto ko bigyan niya ako ng tips on acting.
Third?
Dapat comedian. Sino mo? Joan Rivers.
Okay.
Kasi hindi ko siya nakilala, wala na siya, pero gusto ko lang itanong, bakit ayaw mo magpahinga at all? Bakit masaya ka lang pag on stage ka? Sana nakausap mo si Tessie Tomas kasi pinagdaanan ko rin yung Joan eh. Hindi naman talaga pwede yung gano'n lagi ka lang on stage. Dapat happy ka sa personal life mo. Sana nasabi ko sa'yo yun para mas naging happier person ka. I'm a happier person now kasi ang feeling ko, mas masaya na ako sa personal life ko. May asawa ko, tapos happy ako sa sarili ko. Hindi na ako masyado sa looks ko, kung hindi yung pakiramdam ng puso ko. That's it.
Okay, siguro end na lang natin sa would you be, if you had a chance to be reborn again, would you still be the same person?
Alam mo, tinatanong ko rin dyan ang sarili ko kasi ang mga fantasy ko is to be a gymnast. Talaga kasi ako eh. Kukunin sana ako nung nasa high school kasi hindi ko napasa. Parang, wala, hindi lang ako ganun kagaling, no? So yun, talagang pagka-gymnast, tinitingnan ko, gymnastics. Tapos pangalawa, ballerina dancer. Pwedeng yun. Pwedeng yung ballerina dancer natin sa Sardian actress. Kasi napakahirap nung commitment mo sa ballet. And every day you have to keep moving. And you can only do ballet up to a certain age, di ba? So, yun yata ang aking fantasy, to be a ballerina or a gymnast.
There you have it. Maraming salamat. Happy birthday again.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you to all test tubers.